Hi everyone. Well, today's video is going to be about mineral makeup application in terms of cakiness. I've had a lot of women that are 40 years and up that are a lot of our customers are concerned about the cakiness of our minerals because I get, they have told me they've experienced it with other mineral makeup products out there. So, you know how you only use a teeny little bit, and if you don't get it on just right, you'll start to see it caking or creeping up into the lines or in the folds of our skin through here. And that can be frustrating. So, especially when we get older, we don't want makeup that's going to age us or make us look even worse. So I am going to do something very dramatic today. I have already pre-concealed my face with a lighter foundation. And I'm going to show you for the benefit, I'm using the medium to heavy coverage brush, the flat top buffer, and I'm going to show you for the reasons of the questions I get that how our products I know for a fact will not cake. So what I'm demoing today is how heavy I'm going to put these on, and you're going to see they literally just buff right out with ease. It's not a constant buffing like you have to do with a lot of products out there where you have to buff, 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 buff. Okay, and I'm going to use the moist method. And another reason why I'm addressing this too is because Dr. Oz did a show showing minerals flying all over the place. And what was really inane about that whole presentation was that nobody applies their minerals like this. However, I'm going to kind of show you this level. And the moist method helps reduce this. Plus, they didn't address nanoparticles versus non-nano. Most mineral makeup, yes, is micronized, but what is it? Is it actually nano-sized? Or, see, the parameters were so broad that he put a lot of fear into women, and that really kind of angered me considerably because that just isn't right to make these broad statements, especially not even coming from a doctor that was representative of the industry in terms of this type, the mineral makeup product ingredients. So anyway, getting to my demo today, I'm going to spray the buffer with my moisture mist, get it on kind of good and damp, and then I'm going to watch what I do. I'm going to literally take, and I'm going to show it to you. Okay, that is a lot of mineral product in one swoop. Now I'm going to just put it right there. Do you see it? Can you see it? I'm deliberately going to put this on heavy. And again, no one goes around inhaling their mineral makeup. So like I said, I'm doing this strictly for dramatic effect. You're going to put it on, not to this degree at all, but I just want to try to make heavy areas on my skin so you can see it. Okay. Can we see that all over my face? Now, you're going to watch me. I want nice cakiness, heavy. I mean, it's not cakey, but I want it heavy. So okay. All right. Now, I'm going to proceed to start to buff. As you can notice, a lot of it's sweeping. And I mean, I put a lot of minerals on that brush. But if you notice, I'm not having to buff, 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 buff. I'm just sweeping over the top, just very gently, up into the hairline. I think that's all blended into the hairline good. Okay. Up close. Are they caked? Do you see them sitting in lines anywhere? Did I have to buff excessively to get that copious amount of minerals off my face? No. Our mineral powders literally will not cake. They float over the skin, but yet they adhere well. But there's not that incessant buffing that you have to do, which is typically equated with bismuth oxychloride, or even heavy mica formulas. They're similar because they're coated with carnauba waxes, and which tend to coat the mineral to the point where it can grab, and great adherence, but it makes for buffing to be a little more difficult. So, but anyway, there it is. It's on. Got to use my bronzer and everything, but this video was strictly for the purpose of showing you that Sterling Minerals will not cake. You saw the powders kind of floating in the air, because I mean, I really wanted to emphasize how ridiculous not only what Dr. Oz said, because no one applies their minerals like that, but to show you that with that huge amount of minerals, they buffed right into the skin. So yeah, you would use little amount, just like any other mineral makeup, and apply it in layers if you like, or you could put a little extra on and, you know, apply it, get your whole face done in one swoop, which is what I do. I tend to use, like, you know, a tenth of what you saw, but more so than the standard minerals, because I want to be able to just, you know, get my application on pretty much in one application. So without having to dip and spray and spray. So, and then of course I do the setting spray thing to, you know, set my minerals against my skin. And then I might go over them again with my brush. It just helps set them. But you can see I'm pressing, I'm not buffing. I'm just basically setting the minerals to set up against my skin. And again, up close, they're not caked. So, and then like I said, I'm going to do it one more time because I want you to see. I'm going to go over areas again with extra makeup in the corner of my nose. Now see, this amount is typically what I'd put on my brush for one application, and you can see where it's still on my nose, but then it's a small amount, so I just kind of go over the areas. And it just gives my face a nice polished look. So now I'm ready for blush, bronzer, and mineral veil. So anyway, I hope that shows you proof that no matter how much mineral I glopped on my face, it buffed out to perfection and with minimal effort. So anyway, that's it for Stoli Minerals, Mineral Foundations. No worries. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.